Hello ladies and gents, I am Diffin, and welcome back to From the Depths, A Cold Loch Christmas. In this episode, we're going to attack Santa's house, which I believe is one of the first forts needed to destroy, and that will probably put me in striking distance of the final fort, though with the expanse of how quickly these are reinforcing, I don't know if I'll be able to do it this episode, though I will definitely try to go and destroy the final fort. Firstly though, we have a combat here with a candy cane submarine, guardian angel, a small present, and a heavy weapons snowman. And there is another force coming in as well, but I'll deal with them one at a time. Not much has actually spawned in, but that does mean my Q-ship will have clear reign of murdering things. I do need to set it up to stop firing at things under the water though. Ooh, missiles miss. Just good. Oh, both Q-ships fire. This little drone is going to get murdered. Did manage to take a few hits before it was destroyed, but now it's gone. Just having to wait for the candy cane submarine to be destroyed by the torps and the super cav rounds. Super cav rounds are falling a little bit short. Slowly but surely this is getting destroyed. Where is the guardian angel? It's down here somewhere. It's pretty much defunct. Not really firing its missiles. It does have them though. So it's slowly but surely losing its health. I think though, when I face the Guardian Angel and the Candy Cane submarine, I need to ensure that the cruisers spawn in before the Q-ships, because yeah, I really need the super cav weaponry. It's down to about 82% now. Bits just falling off it. Has also crashed into the ground, which definitely did help its destruction factor. And then another torpedo hits, does a nice amount of damage, but still technically alive. His missiles haven't done anything for ages though. Only a couple of rounds. I actually got warheads. Most are just fins being launched up into the air. I think that these super cav will eventually just do a little bit. Oh no, the torps hit. There's more blocks knocked off there. Ooh, just missed on the torpedo there. There we go. It's now sinking. Just waiting on the heavy weapons snowman. Here he is. He's already firing and blowing up parts of my cruiser. Some missiles are already in the air though. What does my cruiser do? Cruiser lost some of its armour, but otherwise okay. There's only the superficial armour. It's been turned around in the sky. Which is good for me, bad for it. It took an explosion to the head. Ooh, that looks painful. That looks very painful indeed. Weapon's still functioning. Oh, no, it is not. That's another battle completed, and some more resources for me. A retaliation force has spawned in, consisting of a small present, a couple of guardian angels, and a snowman toboggan. So, I'm just going to move the cruiser up, so that will spawn in preference to the Q-ships. There we go, so my 3 cruisers spawned in. This means I now have 3 super cav weaponry. Oh no, I don't have any torpedoes. Still, I think the super cav weapons will do superior against these guys. A couple of big cram hits there. Though the only aim was to destabilize this thing. We might actually see the present do some work for once, because I have no missiles instantly destroying it. Now, these two cruisers have decided that together we are better. Shooting each other, slowly but surely destroying each other's weapons. Yes, they separated. At the present, there we go, eventually just... Poor thing. The Guardian Angel, on the other hand, is proving to be quite difficult to hit, even with the Super Cav. The AI doesn't quite know how to handle underwater, so it's flying a little bit low because of the increased drag. This is a time actually where non-aim point would work, because it's all aiming at the same point, i.e. the AI is somewhere around here. It's aiming at that and going too low. If it was not aim point, then it would start aiming at all these parts above as well as below, but I'd end up with probably a higher ratio of hits. It's still taking a really long time for this thing to be destroyed. I think torpedoes are actually better against it, so I will generally always spawn a Q-ship in. Q-ship would have helped on a couple of these guys, so something to consider in the future. Oh, there comes the Q-ship, and yes, straight away, boom, two massive explosions. I think the others were destroyed by those explosions, but yeah, very effective. And now the toboggan has spawned in against my entire fleet. This guy does not stand a chance. Does have a good cannon, but so does all my ships. And look at all those missiles coming out. Well out of range. Cram misses by a mile. Yes, they are missing a fair amount, but this is a very odd ship to try and hit, I must say. And here come the missiles. That will probably be the end of it. Yep. Kaboom. Huh. You're not AI dead and not sinking. Impressive. You are now stationary, so the cram cannons will hit. There we go. Battle completed. Ooh, nice. I moved into this area and spawned the 74th Strength Fleet. It's got a couple of toboggans, a heavy weapon snowman, a small present, and a Frosty the Snow Mech. That's the one I'm worried about. A little bit jiggery-pokery, and I was able to fit a Q-ship in and 2 cruisers. Which is good, so it's 3v3. Ooh, something went kaboom on this cruiser. It's probably the rear turret. That heavy weapon snowman has been destroyed. No, the rear turret's okay. Am I still? Nope. All okay. Cool. Good, heavy weapon snowman's 2 damaged. Snowman is... I thought I was about to ram it then. Going a bit slow, so he's going to do quite easy to hit now with the cram cannons. This cruiser is sinking. It's had its front end blown off, so I'm going to jump on it to help it repair. big cram hit there, and bits of confetti going everywhere. So I believe that this one is dead. The cram just falling a little bit short of there. Oh, my other Q ship spawns in. 2 damaged, and that's a lot of missiles firing at it. The next toboggan is now target numero 1. Comes the next barrage of missiles. The IR take out the thrusters, and the radar hit the snowman, detonating the primary ammo cache, or even the gun itself. It's a bit hard to tell because there's nothing left. Oh no, the frost mech is here. Spam cannon, the heat spam cannon. I knew this would do a lot of damage. Good grief, look at that thing. It's tearing through the ship. Ow. Yeah, it's torn through the ship and injured me. So sorry about the vision. Trying to take out this cruiser as well. Can you take out the cram cannon? No, did not. Losing the rear gun in the process of that. Thankfully, both cram cannons on the frost mech have been destroyed, and primary thrusters have been taken down, making it so that spam cannon won't be able to aim at me anymore. Otherwise, took a lot of damage on my cruiser. Excellent. The cram cannon hits, penetrates inside, blowing up the APS. Another cram cannon fires though. Gonna be able to shoot it down. Go lambs. Lambs fails. Lose a big hole inside the ship there. And the present, it's present on its own. That thing is just going to go kaboom, isn't it? That actually took longer to die than I thought it would. Brilliant. It was a little bit painful there, almost losing my cruiser, down to 70% health. But otherwise doing well. And I'll go attack the next fortress. It is time for battle to be joined with Santa's house and 2 snowflakes. Here we go. The 2 snowflakes have spawned in first, firing their missiles. The one will be annihilated pretty quickly. Yeah, the fragmentation's destroyed the central spin blocks. Yeah, it's quite weak design if you hit it in the middle. Against small cannon fire though, it takes a real difficulty to break that middle bit. But missiles have a really good job at taking centre of mass. And here is Santa's house, looking really quite amazing. Unfortunately, doesn't look like it was set up quite right. No, the doors don't open properly. Doors meant to open, then the missiles launched. Shame the ACBs weren't set up quite right for this fort. Again, problems not being able to get everything tested so quickly. These cannons don't look like they've been loaded. That massive swarm of bees. Pram hits internally. Quite a lot of heavy armament here, it seems. The AI in there? Yes, the AI is in the central heavy armor block. Aha! It is 2 damaged, and is slowly but surely disintegrating. Victory! Against... So he knows if I've been bad or good. Mechanic is coming to town. So that was actually a spawn event. There was a Snowflake, a Mechanic Mark II, Xmas and a slaying team all spawned in almost immediately. So let's get my fleet ready for the battle. Could be quite interesting because of all the missiles still around. I'll just wait for them to despawn. There we go. Huh. It seems that only the slaying team has come in. Oh, and the Snowflake. There we go. The poor Snowflake. Stockmus is back in now, though. Can the slaying team do anything? Rudolph charging forwards through the hail of bullets, ignoring the missile fire. But unfortunately, the deer behind him have been killed, making it difficult pulling the sleigh on his own. The sleigh, though, is being made lighter, so Rudolph is once again being able to charge forwards. Can he do any damage to the cruiser? Will the cannon hit him in the face and kill him? Charging forwards. He's been hit in the jaw. Ooh, his nose is almost gone. Can he survive? Can he get to the cruiser and do anything? No, he can't. He is killed. Seems a bit mean, my entire fleet fighting a single Stockmus, but... well, there you have it. Missiles landing a little bit low. They all land in the water and hit anyway. Tearing out the heel. It always wears out first. Sock is AI dead. So now we have Mechanic coming to town. And here is the monster himself. You've just managed to avoid the spam cannon. One cram cannon has already been disabled. That inertial frag cannon is being fired at this cruiser. Thankfully a little bit shy. He survives it. The cram does hit the front though. Damage is minimal. Santa's head has been hit, and as has the internal APS. All weapons have been disabled on Mechanic. It's being sustained by repairs, but that can only keep it going for so long. Big hit at the back there. Destroys the ammunition stores in the head. Being sustained by repairs on the body though. Hopefully my missiles and that will be able to destroy the body. Yeah, oh, it is sinking. That means the rest of it is AI dead, sustained by repairs, or too damaged. Mechanic is defeated! Excellent, so this tile and another resource zone, again another limited one, but infinite for all intents and purposes. I'm just going to spawn a new radar balloon down here. I'm just going to take on the third airborne now. Well, let's just begin! A fair few enemies have spawned in. Tree, holly, small present, heavy weapons, snowman. We'll just know it's a gorilla snowman and a stockmus. Present explodes, already putting it into slow motion mode. This tree is quite cool. I do like the way they've done the decorations. Two enemies defeated so far. Lego brick is probably going to end up spawning in on its own, which is fine by me. Missiles firing at my cruiser. Can they shoot them down? Yes, I can. Just a couple shot down. Any more get shot down? A little bit of superficial damage out there. Not perfect lands, but good enough. Q-ship looks like it should be taking on the Holly now. Though, if the stockmus is destroyed... Oh, the stockmus has lost its ammo capacity, so that's good. Holly once again evading all attack by being under the water most of the time. Its instability is working in its favour. Torpedo, though, hits the rear. That should disable... Yeah, it's disabled its turning capabilities, mostly. Now the stocking is too damaged, leaving the poor Holly on its own. And one of its particle accelerators is damaged as well, so it's firing completely wild. And there we go, massive barrage comes down, stripping through its thin armour. All my designs in this campaign do have a definite weakness. This is the AI is only defended by a couple of blocks. The snowflake, hit it in the centre of mass, it explodes. And my final fortress, hit it in one critical location and the whole thing is destroyed instantaneously. And this thing, I think some fragments just glitched through and destroyed it. Because it's dead already. Ah, there we go. Broke through here, it seems. Yeah, it broke through there. And caused the chain reaction to go through, making it too damaged already. Very nicely done. A ton of resources I can use to start repairing up the other fleet. The reason I actually have so much at the moment is I stopped repairing the other one. Well, I wandered into this area and had been attacked by this group, though I think that was a retaliation force. So, against land, so not too happy with that. Have a tendency to crash into things. Ooh, the Guardian Angel might do something. It's sort of in the air. Oh, no, it's sinking again. Oh well. That crashed. Being irritating to hit as well. And 2 presents not spawning up properly. Yeah, the Guardian Angel is going to get completely murdered since it can't sink deep this time. Ooh, 1 present is flying. They're always worrying when they fly. But it's back in the drink. This missile's going all over the place. The other one has some serious detonation, tearing out about 1/3 of the side there. That was very painful. It took out engines and goodness knows what else. No. I could stop it, but it's more fun to watch it explode. They're 2 damaged and sinking. This thing. Boing, boing, boing. And doesn't die. Managed to only hit the front. Wow. That, I was not expecting that. It's still fully functional. So it's probably going to destroy this holly. A nice stable missile platform now. Yep, straight at the rear where the AI is. Level up! Excellent! Despite all those missiles, just hitting an angle so it all deflects off. And once again, victory! So, in this next battle, the defense forces of the zone. A couple of small presents and a couple of North Stars. I haven't seen one of those for a little while. And another one of those little tree things. Let us begin the battle. Looks like some of my forces spawned a little bit close. Not got the drones to absorb these North Star missiles anymore. But one North Star is being completely annihilated by that array of missiles. Kind of wasteful, really, that both my Q ships fired at it. Wait, both my Q ships? Does that mean my entire fleet has spawned in? Wow. I massively outnumber them. Still, that barrage did take out 2 presents, the thing, which I can't pronounce, and the North Star. And this North Star has been sank, so that will be down momentarily. Ooh, small present. How long are you going to last? Is those 2 missiles going to kill you? 1. 1 destroyed you. Okay. At least it explodes very nice. I'm advancing towards this bottom corner where I believe the Christmas tree is. And this is my fleet fighting quite a significant group there. Sleigh, 2 Chinookas, and 3 of them. A submarine, a toboggan, a present, and a North Star. That's quite the defense. I think it was about 79 or something. Annoyingly, spawned quite close to these rocks. I'm going to order all my forces to go this flank, so hopefully they'll orbit around this side into the open water and not go anywhere near the land. In this battle, both sides have a lot of reserves. Though my ships, my initial fleet is more powerful than theirs. They have 4 ships, though... Oh, it's the big present. The North Star, though, has been defeated already, which is good. The remnant missiles go down towards the toboggan. The Christmas present is in flight, though. That makes it considerably more dangerous. And I think those are actually all torpedoes. Yeah. And I have no torpedo defense. I'm interested to see how badly this cruiser gets hit. Here they come. Most are being avoided. Here come the torps. Massive explosions on the rear of the hull there. Take out all propulsion. Let's jump on him and get it repaired. Even more explosions racking through from the torpedoes there. Very nasty array. However, the Christmas present is being destroyed as the other things are being heavily damaged. Whoops. This thing isn't going to be lasting much longer. And this toboggan seems to be pretty tanky, but the cram cannons do a lot of damage. Very pleased that I changed to the cram cannon. I know it was mainly to fight things like the Lego brick, but anything with big, large numbers of blocks, cram cannons love to kill. Another one of my Q-ships has just spawned in, which is brilliant. Makes my fleet considerably more powerful. The cram cannon racks through the middle of this. Tons and tons of things are destroyed. I believe he's now hollow inside? Yep, pretty much. It is now AI dead. The Awakened are still just about surviving. A couple more of them spawn in. They're also awaiting the sleigh. Oh, the submarine has spawned as well. Luckily I have got lots of anti-everything. Let's jump around onto the other cruiser. Sometimes that 60% damage in critical areas is quite significant. Yeah, half its props are missing. Where's this super cav gun firing? Nowhere. It's out of range. Excellent. Good, the Q-ships at last decide to fire at the correct target and destroy these guys instead of trying to attack the submarine with air-to-air missiles. Well, hover-to-air, I guess. Torpedoes, though, still doing massive amounts of damage, taking out the APS at the rear. And most of the propulsion, it seems. I think when I do a retrofit on my cruisers for the Mark III, I reckon I need to put some sort of torpedo on them. Might even just repurpose one of the torpedo launchers off these guys. Put one on the base. Ooh. And yeah, just a couple of torpedoes would definitely make it more powerful. So that is the fate of one of my Q-ships. It decided that it wanted to see where this mountain led. Fortunately for it, it's now completely stuck because the PID system can't deal with that. Well, I haven't got the thrusters in place to be able to deal with that. It does mean, however, that this candy cane cruiser, right down here, is going to be a lot harder to deal with because I'm now missing some of the torpedo damage output. It, though, has crashed into the ground itself, so it's probably knocked off another couple of % of damage, of health. Oh, and there we go. 2 big hits from the other torpedoes. Knocked it below. Ton of blocks there, more than the repair bots should be can fix up. So last but not least, we have Santa's sleigh. The hydrofoil sleigh. About a good range of missiles, but I've been able to intercept most of them with my lambs. Not all of them, unfortunately. I think that one will hit eventually, but that's only one out of a lot. Ships, though, have run fairly low on ammunition during this conflict, particularly the Q-ships. well, Q-ship, I guess. The other one is probably destroying... Yeah, the other one is happily destroying itself by firing missiles into the ground. Should have just stayed with its AI. And it's a bit late now, isn't it? Cram hits. Yes, the cram hits the rear, knocking it off almost completely. The wonderful thing about crams, I did like them in the adventure mode when they hit. It's just that the adventure mode engagement range is normally too far. Normal campaign though, engagement range is plenty far enough for crams to be dastardly effective. I mean, these are only little crams. I'll definitely have to build a destroyer armed with several big cram cannons as primary armament. Nice. That, though, is all I have time for this episode, so unfortunately I didn't quite get to the end of the campaign, as some of those battles did take quite some time to do, though I think I will finish it, well, hopefully next episode. I have been saying that last couple of episodes. Ow. There we go, I'm terrible at estimating how long these things are going to take. But, take another zone there, which is going to drastically increase my material gathering. Even though they aren't actually gathering at full capacity, so I might actually have to add another fortress over to those locations. But still, got a couple of more battles to go here. So I've got this one, the 13th Army, and also my secondary fleet should then be prepared enough to take out this group as well. And then I will be able to converge on, I'm now thinking it must be down in this quadrant here. And I'll be able to take that on. I'm just going to quickly pause it, because otherwise this combat's going to occur. So, thank you very much for watching this episode of From the Depths, A Cold Loch Christmas with myself and a Diffin. If you did enjoy the episode, please leave a like and or comment below, as it is always great to hear from you lot. Otherwise, that's it from me for now, and I shall see you next time. But, until then, I'm out. Goodbye!